Hi Leo, this is your reading for the month of June 2021. I'm going to pull the cards out while I talk to you, so maybe if you like my readings, consider subscribing to my channel. Maybe click on the alert bell so that you're alerted when a new reading is going to come out. I'll be doing one mid-June for the career, professional area, business, job, career, business, job, that's it, that's what I wanted to say. For the third trimester, so for July, August, September of this year. I did two before, so you can find them on my channel for the first and the second trimester, so have a look at those. Maybe there's still some things you can find in there. Also, I will be doing a contest. I will be doing a competition, so I give away a free reading at the end of that reading, of the professional reading. So keep a lookout for that reading so that you can know how to enter the competition and how to enter the contest. Now, if you want daily guidance, you can find me on Instagram where I do daily card. It's also posted on Twitter and on my Facebook page. So let's see here. So we have here, okay, we have the High Priest here, we have the King of Pentacles and Five of Wands. Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Now I'm going to pull first a few more cards here to have a fuller idea about what this is, because, yeah, the Magician, like that, like the Magician and the King of Pentacles together. Okay, that's good. So you have this undertaking. If it's a professional thing or if it's a relationship, there is an idea growing in you. There is maybe even love growing in you. There is things that you've wanted for a long time and now you're ready to take action on them. Oh, there's a lot of 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards. So you are ready to take action on something. Maybe it's on a business idea. Maybe it's about a new job or a promotion. Maybe it's about a home situation. Maybe it's about a friendship, a relationship. There is something you're ready to take action on. The King of Pentacles is quite confident. Well, quite confident is confident. Is confident that whatever he does, whatever he touches, it turns to gold. But also, when he has this idea and he brings it into the world, it usually is working. And now with that Magician on top of that King, it tells me, yes, this is a very good idea. It is very good. Whatever it's about, it's going to work. There is something you're about to do or ready to jump into, and this can be a new job or a new relationship or even moving home or, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is, but you are ready to go and you have all the wisdom, the knowledge and the tools. Not only the wisdom and the knowledge and the talents and the skills, but also the know-how, the tools, the right tools at your disposal. The right tools can also be the right help. Now there is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, I feel sometimes, I don't feel this is inner conflict, because you have this King and then you have this Hierophant with this Magician. So this card is really surrounded by very good cards, although this one is the Devil card, the Temptation card. So that one we'll have to read a little bit differently. But I feel that this card is more you overcoming any obstacle that's in your way to go with your idea, to do what you have to do, because you really feel you have to do it, and you're really on your path. You're really going. You're already entered the phase of the action steps. It's not just an idea anymore. It's already in movement. So if it's going for a new job, you're already looking for one. If you're like being promoted, that's already on the way. And then that could be, of course, people that don't like it and that try to oppose your promotion, but it's not going to happen because you have all these good cards here. This Two of Fire tells me that there's also planning. So let's say you're having this business idea, this business launch, and you have all the tools and all the knowledge and the wisdom to do it, and it's a good idea. Any opposition that there will be, you overcome, because you have a plan. You have made the steps that you need to get where you want to go. And where you want to go is to really have this solid foundation and this solid business plan going. If it's a relationship, even when people oppose it, it doesn't matter because you have it in your head. You are just following your heart. You're following the light because that's what it tells you. It tells you that you're right. You're with the right person, or you're in the right home situation, or in the right friendship. And there's nobody who can deter you from it. Now, the high priest for me is blessings. Everything you're doing here is blessed. So even the opposition, if there is opposition, if there is a little bit of conflict here, if there are obstacles, your journey is being blessed by the high priest. The high priest says, go for it. Do it. It's going to be okay. So if you trust this high priest, then everything is going to flow, really, because you are protected. Now, here, this is a little bit of another situation. So this is the number 15. This is the temptation card. It talks about attachments, and it's really in a normal tarot deck it would be the devil card, as I said. So there is this thing of becoming too obsessive. So when you're doing this thing and you have these ideas and you have this plan, sometimes you can't be too obsessive or too attached on how the outcome is going to be, because sometimes we have this idea in our head of a very well-defined outcome, how we want, for example, our relation to look, how we want our career to look, how we want our home to look. We have this very well-defined picture in our head, and sometimes the end result is not exactly like the picture, and then we become obsessive. We hold on because then we say, you know, it's not like I had in mind, it's not what I have planned for it, it's not what it looked like in my head. No, because in reality, sometimes the outcome of our journey, of our ideas and of our planning can become reality, but in a different way than we thought. So when that happens, when you have this plan, yes, you're overcoming obstacles, your journey is blessed and you have all the tools, but sometimes the outcome is not going to be exactly like you pictured it. And then this card asks you to let go of that attachment, to not become obsessive and to not go to the perfection or the perfect outcome as you have in your head, and just go with the flow and see whatever presents itself on your path, because sometimes you will have to adjust your path and your plans, because that's what happens when you're in full action mode. Sometimes you need to steer course and to get a little bit of adaptation or adapting to the circumstances, to the people that are surrounding you, but also to, you know, sometimes your plans, there can be a little bit of things that you didn't think about in your plan, but you have the tools to resolve it. Yes, that I'm not saying. I'm just saying don't be too attached to how the picture perfect looks. It's not about picture perfect. It's just to flow with it and to make it beautiful like you want it, but also with not too much obsessive holding on to the picture perfect. So let's see. Justice. Mother of Swords. Okay, this is funny that we have these swords here. Sword here, sword here. Of course, this is the Queen of Swords. This is the Justice card, but they both have swords in it. So a sword cuts through temperance. I really like this card, the Temperance card. I really like it because it's on this Devil card. So there is this, the tempering of your obsession. Temper it. Whenever that obsessive behavior comes from this Devil, from this Temptation card, whenever you're going after picture perfect, just, you know, reel it down, reel it in a little bit, reel in your emotions and that obsession of yours, and just see what's present to you, what possibilities, what options are present, and how you can get to the most or the closest of the picture you have in your head without becoming too obsessive about it. I feel that's it. Now, these two swords here, the Queen of Swords is really a very decisive card. So she cuts through the obstacles. She cuts through the conflicts that may present themselves. She also cuts away for you and your giraffe, you and your instincts to go on the right plans, to take the right routes. So she's doing that. She is making way, and she is deciding, okay, sometimes when there is a hurdle, you will need to make a decision of how to deal with the hurdle, how to deal with the obstacle, how to come closest to your picture perfect without letting it override the whole thing, because then you're going to force. And the moment you're going to force, you're not dealing with temperance, you're dealing with force, and too much force is going to not be good for you. So flow. And the Justice card here, this is a bit of a weird card, of course, on this King of Pentacles and the Magician, but it's also, I feel this is where you have really, when the idea came up, when you started to take action, you had already pondered possibilities. Okay, so what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? How is it going to look? And this can be jobs, relationships, houses, homes, a thing you really want for yourself, how to get it. Because, yeah, you have pondered your options. You have also pondered the possibilities that are available to you, what tools you need to use, what skills you need for your journey. You have pondered those closely, and maybe you even have pondered who to contact about your ideas and who can help you on your path. So that is all in this Justice card. I'm sorry, I'm just being a clumsy. Okay, so what else? What else do we need to know here, Leo? Okay, pondering again. Swords, Justice. Yeah, sometimes I feel this is the beginning card. This is really actually before the Queen, before the King of Pentacles, so the Queen. But yeah, sometimes that happens. Oh, I just moved my camera. Hermit. So I have dogs, and these dogs make noises. Always when I do readings, they decide to start to pant or to bark. It's always the same, but we have to live with that. Anyway, so pondering. I feel this is that, you have pondered. I feel this is a sort of the old card. Before you started your action, you have pondered wisely. Before you saw which path to take, you were blindfolded. You didn't know. Now with the Justice card, that's where you start to see, even though they always say justice is blind. So these cards are very close together, but here you already know. With this card, with this card, this is before you started your journey. This is really before you knew where you were going and what you were going to do. And all those things that you are taking action upon, this King here is the result from the Hermit. There was an inner process you had to go through, and that's probably, in the first half of the year that you did that. In the first months of the year, you had this sort of slowing down of things and really looking closely within you. Okay, what do I want for myself? What do I want to do? What sort of relationship do I want? What sort of job do I want? What sort of career? What sort of business idea? That sort of thing. Really going inside and taking time out to think about that, to ponder that. And then, yeah, you had some choices. You didn't know really how to deal with those choices, which choices you were going to follow, but that will come because you then have the Knight of Wands. I feel these three cards should really be here. I'm going to put them here. I feel these are the prequel cards. These are the cards from which all these started. This is the fire again. This is, you have the fire burning, the ideas, you want to take action. But here, you're really starting to take solid action with this King of Pentacles and this Magician. Yes, that is here. But before that, you had this passionate fire. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I really know now what I'm going to do, and I'm going after it. That is the energy of the Knight of Wands. Now let's see the message cards. What are the message cards here for you, Leo? The Sun. Okay, that's a beautiful one. Don't need to explain the sun. The sun is shining on you, so the sun is shining on that. Oh, okay, those fell. Okay, I'll show them to you, which ones fell. And so yeah, the sun is shining on you. The sun is shining on you on your actions, on whatever you're doing. So there is this hell yes feeling. That's what this card says to me. Now the third chakra, that's the yellow one, Archangel Chamuel, if you say it like that. So the yellow chakra, yeah, it's really an instinctive move. There is some instinct involved, and I think that is what you have connected to with that Hermit. Door to spirit and door to value. Wow. So door to spirit, so there is you connected, and I feel that is really this Hierophant, the door to spirit. You're blessed in this journey, you're really blessed, and yeah, the door to spirit is open to you. So you're also connected to a higher calling, and you know that what you're doing is the right thing to do. And even then you have the door to value. So if this is about a business or a job or an idea that can make money, yes, money is possible, money is there. But if it's about a relationship, it's about really a good relationship, a relationship that you value. Or relationships, it doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. It can also be a friendship or a business, a partnership in business. But there is this, yeah, this instinctive feeling here, and there is this, yeah, the doors are open for you. You have two doors here, so the doors are wide open for you to move through. And that's also that Hierophant that tells me that, yes, this whole journey is blessed. I'm going to put them like this. And then I am going to pull another message card. This is from your guides. So what do they have to tell? Which guides are present with you or were present in the past? Because sometimes they come out as, they feel like past energies. Sometimes I can't explain it, but oh wow, leadership. Okay, Holy Spirit. Again, there is a protection here. That Hierophant card. There is really, yeah, there is lots of protection. There is lots of, you're climbing the ladder. You're going to something better. It's also, this door to spirit. There is leadership. Leadership in the King here, these two cards. Let me take them out. And the Knight of Pentacles is a leader. The Magician also has the tools, has the knowledge, has the wisdom. The Holy Spirit. So yes, the sun is shining upon you. It's beautiful cards here. Where am I going to lie this one? Where am I going to lay it down? Okay, it doesn't matter here. And then one last message. One last message for you, Leo. And then we're going to close off. And don't forget that you can win a free reading with me. And if you want to do that, you will have to watch the videos that I'm going to make for the business readings for the third trimester of this year. Chaos and conflict. Now, this is a really strange card, but of course, it's really this one. The Five of Wands, some hurdles, some conflicts. And this can be people that really don't like what you're doing because they are either envious or I don't know what they are. They want to put obstacles in your way. Maybe it's even sort of bureaucratic obstacles, red tape that you have to deal with. And that can be sometimes chaotic and also creates conflict with the people around you because sometimes it frustrates you. But let me read what this says as a protection message. Because you have this protection, so I'm going to read the protection message. So this is an advantageous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete resorting of elements. This is powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, there's positive news. The timing is perfect. things are already stirred up. So you don't have to be afraid to jump into the mix. You'll discover everything you need to know about how this situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of chaos. This moment is valuable. Don't waste it. So the chaos is here a little bit in the blindfold, when you don't know really what you want to do, where you want to go next, where you're heading. And that is coming here with the Hermit card, and that fires you up. But then, of course, sometimes there is conflict on the way as well. And that also, of course, with this Devil, when you're looking for picture perfect and the perfect relationship, the perfect outcome to your ideas and your plans, that's when also you're going to be conflicted inside of yourself. And when you don't see, you can't be obsessive, you can't force too much. The Temperance card asks you to flow. So whenever there's chaos and conflict, just think of this Temperance card and know that you can flow instead of forcing your hand and forcing other people's hand, because that's not going to lead you anywhere. So that's it for you, Leo. So I've already said everything I had to say. I thank you for being here. Maybe like my reading, maybe subscribe to my channel, click the little bell, and have a look out for the professional reading that is coming out in around the middle of June, more or less. Thank you for being here, and bye for now.